Hello everybody, welcome to Miss Femin's vlog. Today's episode is a little different than all my other vlogs. You must be wondering, why do I have a candle box here? Well, I'm not cooking today, but doing something creative. Easily said, doing a DIY at home. We love candles and fragrances, so it's all about making homemade candles in a variety of ways. So let me show you some tips and tricks to make these cool decorative candles. To begin our candle DIY, we are going to first make a lemon-scented candle. You need a double boiler for this. So put 1 cup of soy wax into the melting pot and melt the wax. Now add your favorite dye to it. I have used yellow dye in order to make the lemon candle. When they're well blended, let it cool down to about 65 degrees and then you may add your fragrance. I have used lemon essential oil. You can also use lemon zest or dried lemongrass, depending on how strong you want the fragrance to be. Before we pour the mixture into the candle bowl, I use a centering tool to locate the exact center of the candle. Slide the wick through it and pour the scented wax. Cut out the excess wick and let it cool for at least an hour. Next, we are going to make my favorite pinecone candle. For this, you need a 36-ply flat braid wick. Begin from the base of the cone and keep wrapping till the top. Tie the wick at the top of the pine cone so that you can hold on to the wick when dipping the cones into the wax. Now melt wax to 180 Fahrenheit and add your dye. Add your fragrance when the wax has cooled down to 65 degrees. Prime the pine cones by dipping it into the hot wax. Allow the wax on cone to cool until it becomes semi-solid. Then dip the cones as many times as desired to build up wax. Ta-da! Your pine cone is all set. Next, we are going to show you the rose wax candles. Melt some soy wax with red or pink color dye. Then add rose essence to it after the wax has cooled down. Now take a parchment paper and pour some melted wax in round shapes like this. Peel the petals when it slowly starts to cool and wrap it around a wick like this. Keep repeating the same procedure till you get the desired rose shape. Once done, cut off the excess wax from the base. Now take a candle holder and pour some melted wax into it. Place and hold the candle in the melted wax till it hardens. The beautiful rose candle is ready. Next, we have the most coolest candle ever, the ice candle. For this, we need an empty milk carton, nicely washed and cleaned up to make a square-shaped ice candle. We need to make the candle about 3.5 inches tall. So we take our scenting device and insert the candle wick through the middle. I have chosen 2 colors, yellow and blue, to make this candle. You can also throw in some glitter to make it a bit shimmery. Now let's take some ice cubes and fill it inside the milk carton. Don't forget to put in your desired fragrance when the wax has cooled down. Mix the 2 colors to get a nice turquoise color. After an hour of cooling down, let's now cut out the milk packet. Make sure to put a bowl or plate beneath the packet to hold the water that oozes out of the ice cubes. Now look at the small details. Ain't that just fabulous? Now let's make the Halloween special DIY candle, the Gothic water candle. For this candle, you can choose your desired Halloween themed colors. You need a normal tall candle for this. Take a plate and pour some wax onto it to secure the candle. When the wax hardens on the plate, you need to take your melted wax and pour it on the base of the candle. Make sure to immediately insert the poured wax into the cold water so as to harden the candle and give that spooky touch to it. Keep repeating the same process to build up more wax around the candle to give a nice Gothic style. Remember, you need 2 people to do this candle, 1 to dip and the other to pour. The cupcake candle. This is the most easiest and fun-making candle for kids. Pour the melted wax into the base of the cupcake mold with the wick in the center. You can use your desired dye and fragrance for this. Let's kickstart and make the icing. Pour some melted wax in a bowl. Add some vanilla fragrance when it cools down. Beat it nicely using a whisk or a fork. Once nicely beaten, take an ice cream scooper and scoop out the icing and place it on a plate to dry for an hour. Then using a toothpick or a skewer, make a hole in the middle of the icing and slide it through the wick to make it look like an icing on the top. Wow, looks so yummy that I feel like eating it right away. Let's add some sprinkled wax on top to make it look even more natural. Now for our final candle and my personal favorite, the tilted layer candle. Take a nice mason jar or a candle jar for this. Dip the wick in some hot wax and place it in the middle of the jar. Make sure to place the jar a little tilted to angle the layer. Add a nice violet dye to the melted wax with lavender fragrance to it. Don't forget to wait till your wax has cooled down to at least an hour before pouring the next layer. Now turn the jar into another angle. Melt the wax for the next layer and add a different color this time. I have used some eucalyptus fragrance for this. To make the last layer, I have used some rose dye, some rose petals, and fragrance. Wait for another 1 hour to pour the wax. Then put the jar in an upright position and add the last layer. So folks, that's all for today. We have made all our 7 candles for today. Here we have lit up all of them. Just see how wonderfully they have come out. The fragrance is just so relaxing and soothing. It definitely helps to calm your muscles, and scented oils help to relax your mind. Hope you enjoyed our vlog. Until next time, here is Helen and Elaine signing off. Bye bye.